Welcome, guys. We are back with another episode of the Daily Warrior podcast. Today I have with me Mr. Andrew Harris. My name is Connor Akins, and we're going to be talking about some college football things. So what teams have you been really watching, and what teams do you think have a good shot at winning the Natty this year?
You mean dethroning Clemson?
Dethroning Clemson. Well, I mean, LSU was on there last time, but Clemson has been one of the powerhouse teams for the past probably like four or five, six seasons. And then Bama's up there too always.
Bama's always a good team.
Bama's always up there. It's usually Bama Clemson. And Clemson's got a hard game coming up versus Notre Dame this Saturday. They're going to have DJ, the freshman, at quarterback again because Clemson is going to be without Trevor Lawrence. He got positive COVID test.
How unfortunate.
Yeah, and this is probably going to be Clemson's hardest game this season.
By far. Notre Dame, even though I don't watch Notre Dame that often, what I've seen, dude, they might smack Clemson.
I don't think I've ever heard someone talk bad about Notre Dame. When you hear Notre Dame, you know that they're going to they're talking good about Notre Dame. Notre Dame's a powerhouse.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and dude, they got some clean jerseys too. The all gold helmets.
Mm-hmm.
Can't go wrong with them. Can't go wrong with them.
The Fighting Irish, man.
The Fighting Irish.
My hometown. No, I'm just kidding.
Bama's doing good right now at 2. Ohio State at 3.
Yep.
Georgia 4. Cincinnati. Texas A&M looking pretty good.
What do you think about Ohio State? You think they're just
Ohio State,
they're popping off right now, or are they for real?
I think they're for real. With Justin Fields as their quarterback, I'm pretty sure.
I mean,
they're looking pretty good. I
mean, they got a couple of tough games, but I don't know, man. They're just who they faced right now. Yeah, they beat.
I mean, they did.
They beat Penn State.
Penn State's looking not as great as they have been, though. But they got a good schedule coming up. Maryland, number 13, Indiana, Michigan State, and then Michigan at the end. So they'll probably be on the watch for Natty.
Yeah.
And then you got some more schools that are looking up. Let me pull this up.
Texas A&M.
Texas A&M. They're probably the biggest underdog this season, upsetting Florida.
For real.
I'm pretty sure that game went into OT.
Mm-hmm.
Or, no, it didn't go to OT. It went into, I don't remember. It was either OT or it was a game tire that they missed. Yeah, it didn't go over to OT. 38-41.
Yep.
The Aggies won. Florida, I don't know what's going on with them. Sorry, Zark.
Zark.
Got to get your Gators in check. BYU, looking at 9. BYU's always got a strong team. And then Wisconsin. Wisconsin looking 10. I mean, that's not
Brady
bad.
Shea's team. But
Brady,
no,
come on. Wisconsin, they could do a little better.
Kind of bad.
1-0. Miami, the U, 5-1.
Mm-hmm.
Oregon hasn't played a game, and they're at 12 with a 0-0 record. Same thing with USC. I'm pretty sure that the Pac-12 kicks off this weekend. The MAC conference just kicked off.
Yep.
And then Liberty University, that is where Wenzel went to school. 6-0. And they are ranked 25. I don't think they've been ranked that high.
How many years?
Ever, really.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been going off. Western Kentucky, FIU, UNA, never heard of that school before. ULM, they beat Q's by a lot. They got Virginia Tech.
Man, I'm surprised how far down Auburn is. I used to see Auburn and Michigan at
Michigan's
10, 11,
at 23, and Auburn's, they think they dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Liberty, the Flames, they're going to be looking to do some good stuff this year. They got Virginia Tech coming up this week. NC State, good team.
Yep.
And then Coastal Carolina. They are a team you guys need to look out for. 6-0 Coastal Carolina.
Yep, 6-0.
They've been on a run.
That's a big threat to the big team's because, when a team's got that much momentum.
Oh, yeah, you always have that one team who you don't really expect to go in, and then
that Cinderella team.
Off. Remember
they beat Georgia State 51-0.
Remember 2 seasons ago, UFC, Central Florida?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
They went undefeated, and they were up there at the rankings. See, the thing is, with the team who's not in a power conference, ACC, SEC, what is that, Big 10, Big 12 probably, Big 12. And then Pac-12. And the UFC, I think they were in AC. But since they were in a power conference, that they weren't able to get up in the rankings because, I mean, they win, I think it was 12-0. And they should have been up there with some teams that had some good records, but since they weren't in a power conference, they weren't.
Right.
They didn't
get that power ranking that they were looking for.
Yeah. Big 12's a little messed up around here.
Yeah.
Iowa State at the top with K-State.
It's so unfortunate that, COVID happened because it totally changed the dynamics of each game.
Oh, totally.
That's been played this year.
Yeah.
And, it stinks because like so many people pay attention to college football.
Oh yeah,
and like
and with the draft coming up too,
with the draft,
Trevor Lawrence, what's he gonna do?
You got guys like me who are in high school. We got one more year where colleges are going to be looking for athletes, but like we didn't get any playing time this year because of COVID, or at least not yet. And so like
scholarships are being lost, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's so unfortunate.
It's crazy. And then with the Heisman Watch coming up, we're 7 weeks into the season. Trevor Lawrence was atop the Heisman Watch, but with his COVID thing, he's dropped out of Heisman Watch. And I am pretty sure that what's his name, the quarterback for Ohio State, Justin Fields, is atop that list with Spencer Rattler of Oklahoma. And then you got some guys, Ian Book, quarterback at Notre Dame, out there. But I think that if Lawrence comes back the way he's been playing, he should be up there for the Heisman.
Yeah, he's just got to get back into it.
And then the big question is he going to come back for another year? Is he going to go to the NFL? Projected first overall pick. We all know who the first pick is. New York Jets.
Yep. Ah, man.
Do you take that? I mean, he's going to get some big cash, but...
Well, if you're the Jets, of course you would take that. But if you're Trevor Lawrence, do you want to go to that losing team? Like, no offense, but like the Jets did not have a good year this year.
No, and they've been in rebuild mode for, I mean, I don't even know how many years.
20 years.
Yeah. I mean, for as long as I've been alive. they've been in rebuild mode. So, I mean... Lawrence is a junior right now. He's got another year.
Well, so the Jets just traded their
their best DN.
Yeah, their DN to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I saw
what are you doing? Keep him, and then you get Trevor Lawrence, and then that's how you build your foundation to your football team.
I saw a picture of him. He was outside of a hotel in all his pads with his jersey on. He's like, dude, I'm out of here.
Yep. Looking for a taxi to go to Pittsburgh.
I just heard on ESPN that J.J. Watt, longtime Texans, wanting out. Wow. He's saying, I do not want to be a part of this rebuild.
Wow.
Because they just traded away Hopkins, which...
Huge loss. I mean, Hopkins is, I think, number one leading receiver right now in the whole NFL.
It's crazy.
Man, that was a big loss.
Right here on ESPN, it shows that before Clemson lost Trevor Lawrence, they had an 85% chance to win versus Notre Dame. Now that they've lost, it's an even spread at 48% chance each team has to win. The other 4% goes to a tie. You can't really tie, but probably just some margin for error. But 85 down to 48% just with one player. They also lost some defensive ends and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But that's crazy how one player can impact the game so much.
Right.
Clemson still has the line at 5 points over. Miami still some good games. Michigan and Indiana, 2 top-ranked teams. And then also BYU and Boise State. Boise State's a powerhouse school out here on the West in the Mountain West Conference with SDSU.
They're ranked 21 right now.
Yep, looking pretty good.
Bad.
No, Georgia and Florida, SEC battle.
Beat Utah. They play tomorrow against BYU at 6:45 p.m.
That'll be a good game.
It should be.
BYU is the line at 3 points.
Yep.
So how are you thinking about NFL this year? And some rookies that are coming out, injuries, COVID cases. Tonight we have Packers and Niners.
Yeah.
Niners have not had a good
Aaron
season.
Jones is trying to come back. He was dealing with the calf strain, but, maybe they don't want to play him because they don't want him to re-injure himself.
Yeah, and then the Packers have the line today. They have 7 over on the line to beat San Francisco. But, Niners have lost Garoppolo for 6 weeks for surgery on his ankle. Kittle out for 8 weeks. They have every single Ayuk, Debo, all their star receivers are out because of COVID.
COVID list, yep.
So, dude, they're going to be playing some rookies tonight.
Yeah.
Second-year players who are going to get some playing time tonight. So it's going to be an interesting game to watch.
Right.
Rodgers is going to do his thing, probably going to take the win.
Oh,
Adams going to get some touchdowns. Jones.
I don't like picking favorites right before a game, but, I think Packers, even though they have a couple running backs out right now, that's all they have.
Niners are too deep on their IR.
Yeah. It's unquestionable. Unless the rookies play out of their heads, I doubt that the 49ers are going to be able to withstand Aaron Rodgers' offense.
On the game he played where they took out Garoppolo, Mullins put up numbers that were equivalent to Lamar Jackson.
But is Lamar Jackson still in the running to be a great quarterback?
Oh yeah, I think he is definitely a franchise quarterback. But he's also up there with Flacco, who had a dynasty there at Baltimore.
Yeah,
Super Bowl 48 against the Niners.
The
blackout game. The
Yep.
game. The year where what's his name, Kaepernick got his play after Alex Smith left with the injury. Other than that, dude, Antonio Brown back in the NFL after who knows how many cases. I mean, he's reuniting with Brady.
I know.
He went to New England.
He's been living with Brady too.
Yeah, I mean, he just did his interview with ESPN. He had on the TB12 hat. I was like, dang. He said that he's doing a lot better now in his life. Got his stuff together. But I mean, he has a lot of potential. You know.
I don't dislike the Buccaneers, but like they've been taking out some pretty good teams.
Oh yeah.
Like didn't they beat the Saints?
They lost to the Saints.
Oh, okay.
No, they lost to the Saints. They played the Saints this weekend.
Okay.
But I don't think anyone really thought that Brady was going to be doing good. Gronk came back too.
He was going to be like welcome to the Buccaneers. This is where your last season or second last season.
And I mean, he's up there.
Yeah, you're done. But they're absolutely destroying it this year.
They are destroying it.
Gronkowski started super slow, and now he's getting like mad stats because of how well he's been playing. Because Brady's actually been targeting him now.
They're top of the NFC South right now, 6-2, and then the Saints there 5-2. NFC West is a power conference. Every team is over 500, which is better than the entire NFC East. The Eagles are leading the NFC East with a 3-4-1 record. That's a 0.438 winning percentage. Niners are at the bottom of the NFC West, 4-4, so that's 500. That doesn't make any sense. The Steelers though.
Steelers undefeated.
They were quiet. They were some sleepers. I don't think anyone was actually thinking the Steelers were going to do something. But they have a hard conference too. Baltimore at 5-2, and then Cleveland 5-3. 5-3.
What do you feel about OBJ getting injured?
Yeah, OBJ wants to leave, even though his team is doing pretty good right now. I mean, if he was on the Giants, they're 1-7.
Yeah.
So I don't know really where he's going to go. A lot of power teams don't have a lot of cap space left. All right, so that's all the time we have today. We will have some more stuff in the sports world to talk to you guys about. MLB, NBA, more football. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be back with another podcast and a name. We're still working on the name.
Yep.
Still working on the name.
We're going to get it. It just takes a little bit of time to think of it.
Just a little time and some thought and some effort to put into...
because we love you guys so much. Yeah, we're going to give you the best name
the best podcast,
for this.
The best name.
Exactly.
For the Rock Academy.
Yep.
It's for the people.
It's for the people.
We're for the people.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys. Peace out.